At a time the world is facing unprecedented semiconductor shortage, India has announced $10 billion plan. This is to attract manufacturers of chips and displays in the country. India is aiming to be a global electronics hub for manufacturing, including chip or semiconductor manufacturing. It's used in products ranging from laptops and mobile phones to automobiles. Reports say Israel's Tower Semiconductor, Apple's contract manufacturer Foxconn, and a Singapore-based consortium, they've all shown interests in setting up semiconductor fabrication units in India. In addition to this, semiconductor manufacturing, a design-linked incentive plan, DLI plan, has also been announced to encourage 100 local companies in semiconductor design for integrated circuits and chipsets. Analysts say the plan will help India in not only meeting domestic needs for semiconductors, but also help it export chips and displays. India is world's second biggest smartphone maker and a global production hub for many automakers, and companies are suffering from shortage of chips, leading to long wait for cars. Reports also say one of India's biggest conglomerates, Tata Group, is venturing into business and is in talks with 3 states to invest up to $300 million to set up a chip assembly unit. And we are joined by Mr. Ajit Aras from Singapore, and he's representing Sharp Electronics. Good morning to Ajit. First of all, how do you see this announcement of package by India? You think it's a much lucrative package?
Well, good morning, Sumit, and it's always a pleasure to be on your show. Certainly, it's very positive for the industry because semiconductor represents the core of the electronic industry, right? And if you just take it in dollar terms, the amount of semiconductors when it translates to electronic gadgets or appliances, the amount of that industry amount goes about 20 times or 25 times. Okay? So certainly semiconductor is at the core of the electronic industry. And as we are seeing the transition from, let's say, the traditional vehicles to EVs,
So India has approved a plan, $10 billion plan to go for, attracting companies to India for manufacturing of chips. It is very in short supply nowadays, and it is something that every country wants to have good supply of. India is one of the countries where auto sales, they are being impacted because of chip shortage. Chip shortage is something all electronic makers are grappling with. India is no exception. Taiwan is the biggest maker of chips. So we are going back to Ajit. Ajit, again coming back to you, the importance of this plan for Indian industry overall, and do you think it's a lucrative enough plan?
It is certainly, and I think you mentioned about the chip shortage, which is drawing attention to the whole semiconductor or electronic supply chain. Yeah, the way I look at it is not. The shortage creates an urgency. Okay. But regardless of this urgency, having this semiconductor or electronic supply chain in a country, in India, is important as well. Yeah, and definitely semiconductor investments take typically minimum of 3 to 4 years to really contribute while the first product is turned out of these fabs, right? So till that time, the urgency associated with the chip shortage that we are seeing today would be changed. But certainly the importance that is associated by having this ecosystem development in India, which is again now, as you quoted a little while ago, the second largest smartphone manufacturer. India is also second largest two-wheeler manufacturer, which when they move to EV, you have that much of local demand for the semiconductors. So on a growing trajectory and the demand, certainly, this is such an important strategic long-term step to take.
And talking about the overall electronics industry, how bad is the situation now? We are staring at a Christmas year-end holiday season. Have the sales been impacted because of chip shortage? And if yes, how many of them? Like, what kind of damage has the industry witnessed?
Well, certainly, the damage caused by the semiconductor shortages runs in billions of dollars to the industry, and yes, there is a fair amount of impact for the holiday season sales. Okay, and you see that across the sectors like IT, PCs, automotives, yeah, and Relating it to the final product's price, the impact in dollar terms is much bigger for, let's say, automotive industry compared to a PC or phone. But in percentage terms, yes, it's quite a big setback for all the industries. The silver lining is the situation is improving, okay, and we should see some improvements in the next few quarters. There is where we are, but certainly, as the demand for electronics as a whole, growing, this problem is going to be with us. So, the whole industry has to gear up to work with it.
One last question to you, and quick one this time, Ajit, that what do the companies looking for when they go for investments, heavy investments as far as the chip making is concerned? India aims to be big manufacturing hub. What do companies look for?
Okay, certainly, the nearest market, which I think, India has on the positive side. Okay, investments of semiconductors especially are, as I said, long gestation period investments. Yeah, so consistency in the policy would be, something that's absolutely important. And I think the third important part would be, again, linked to consistency, but converting the policy into, ground actions. So these will be three, to me, key steps to really continue this positive move in the Indian electronic industry.
Thank you, Ajit, for joining us this morning and getting us all these important details. I appreciate you joining us this morning. WION now available in your country. Download the app and get all the news on the move.